Alright, hey everybody, it's T. Welcome back to another video for y'all today. I already know y'all see the title. We're going to be answering the question, why is James Harden not going to be the MVP of this season? Now, okay, I got reasons why James Harden is not the MVP, but before we get into that, make sure y'all hit the like button on the video. Go ahead and subscribe on the road to 200 subscribers. We're almost there, 10 away. And yeah, let's get right into it. So why I feel like James Harden not the MVP of this season is because 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I low-key just forgot my arguments, but let's get right into this argument. The reason why I feel like James Harden MVP because I would say James Harden, how they started off the season and how they started off the season really bad. And now y'all might say, well, they're doing really good, TV1. Why you still don't think he's the MVP? I don't think he's the MVP because there's no reason to have him be MVP. He's been playing 50-point games. My phone's about to die. He's been playing 50-point games, 60 points. He had the most 50-point games this season. But I feel like there was no reason to have him be MVP. And I know I'll just sound repetitive because let's start from the beginning of the season. Beginning of the season, James Harden was probably averaging around 28 points, 29 points. Can't really bring up the score right now. And his team was in the bottom of the West, surprisingly, because everybody thought when the Rockets came out this year, it was probably going to be #1 seed. Now, continuing through the season, James Harden ended up just being a regular player, while my pick for MVP is Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis had his team on top of the East, not at #1, but on top of the East at the beginning of the year. And throughout the season when Chris Paul went down, now there was a good chance of James Harden becoming the MVP of the season. I low-key had hopes, not hopes, but I was low-key thinking of he could be a 2-time MVP until I seen it. His team is not even doing that well. Like when he started putting on the 50-point games, 60-point games, the team was still not doing that well. I gotta say, because even if you look back at the scores, just looking back at the stats, his team was not doing well when he was putting on 50-point games. He was taking too many shots, and I felt like there was none his team was doing. Like him putting up that much shots was just really tiring out his body. Well, on the other hand, Giannis, his team, y'all might say Giannis got a team full of all-stars. And when you think of Giannis' team, it's kind of a lackluster team, I gotta say. Giannis' team is not that great, not that amazing. Giannis' team is just, he got only one all-star, and James Harden got a used to be all-star. But let's continue throughout the season. And when James Harden played on these 60-point games, after Chris Paul went, before Chris Paul came back, when he was playing 60-point games, there was a case for him to be MVP. And now when you really look at it, there was no reason he should be MVP. I know what I'm saying there's no reason why. Because there was no reason for him to be MVP. Because Giannis was doing not the exact same thing, but he was putting up his averages points, 27 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists as a small forward, 6'11", at 24 years old. So and the team was actually winning games. So I would say, okay, I was leaning toward Giannis at the time. I'm still leaning toward Giannis at the end. Now let's continue throughout here. Let's go to the middle of the season. Okay, we're gonna hit right to the All-Star break. And the All-Star break, what was James Harden really doing before that All-Star break? James Harden was really not doing that much, but throughout the season, he had put a 36.6 rebounds and 8 assists. Stuff that nobody likes talking about is the 8 assists, and he did end up breaking a record. It was the most, I think it was the most 30-plus point games won. The most 30-point games scored in a row. I'm so sorry, guys. But right when Chris Paul came back, he kind of slowed down a little bit. I think he was averaging around 28, 27 points back at the regular stand. And it's okay. But his team was climbing back up in the West. Now, that's where you can really make a good argument from that his team, he actually started bringing his team back. Right now, I believe they are third in the Western Conference. have a bye right now and looking to face whatever team is going to be in the six. But I do not see James Harden team actually going to the playoffs, like going to the finals. I feel like James Harden team will be able to head to the semifinals. This depends on who they play. Like if they play the Warriors in the semifinals, I feel like they won't be able to win that game. But I know I'm rambling on, but I'm just giving out why James Harden is not the MVP this year. And he's really not. James Harden has been doing the exact same he did last year. Like he had been getting triple doubles. Like I bet he's only like 3, 4 out of this whole entire year, but he has been doing the exact same thing from last year. And like he won the MVP last season, and you guys know they're not gonna give the MVP back to back because I don't know. That's the NBA, man. For some reason, sometimes they don't get the MVP back to back. The last player to get MVP back to back was Stephen Curry in the 2015 and 2016 season. He did get that. He got back to back MVPs. Now I can't see Harden doing that at all. And that could be a whole other discussion right there. Now I know most of y'all not gonna like this part of the video. I was rambling on. Probably didn't have that great of a facts. Well, I'll be right back. But guys, that will be the end of the video for y'all today. Sorry for all the pauses in this video. I apologize for that. But guys, you know we're on the road to 200 subscribers, so just make sure to subscribe. No, people ain't gonna like this type of video, but I got another video coming out for y'all tomorrow. Don't know what it's gonna be about right now. I'll go figure out tomorrow. But I got a story time gonna be coming on Wednesday, and then one on Thursday and Friday. I don't know what video it is, but yeah, make sure to subscribe, bros. We're on the road to 200. Guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Peace.